Yep, you guessed it. Another boredom-induced video. As always, I'm wearing my mask in protest. I just would like to say that if you can stomach watching this video all the way to the end, hit the thumbs up button. If you can't stomach watching the video all the way to the end, hit the thumbs down button. I promise you, either way, you won't be offending me. It's just, today is Sunday, and I just had a bunch of random thoughts on my mind, and I figured, what the hell, I'll bore you with it. I have kind of been watching the news, different newses. I've been mostly reading because I don't have cable news. All I have is broadcast TV. And I've noticed that it's not just in Florida, but Florida seems to be one of the states that's really taking advantage of this commie virus reporting. It seems that even though more people die of heroin overdoses every day than die of this commie virus, say, in a week or two, nobody's protesting illegal use of heroin like they're protesting other crap that's going on. So anyway, you know, we had a motorcycle accident, and the rider was killed, and his death was reported as caused by COVID-19. Several people have died, and one in particular that I know of personally, a very obese woman, died from a heart attack, and she knew she was going to die. She already had heart problems and everything, and it was just a matter of time. She was in hospice care. Well, it seems her family was notified that she died from this commie virus. It didn't matter that she was in hospice dying from a fatal heart condition. It just, the virus is all that mattered. Another big thing in the news is a bunch of liberal governors and mayors, and I say liberal and I truly mean Democrat leadership, have been pitching a bitch because federal agents have gone into their city to protect federal property from protesters who really should be called domestic terrorists. I mean, let's face it, that's what they are. They're screaming for defunding the police, all the while the murder and crime rates are skyrocketing. And these are in 90% or more of the cities that have been historically Democrat run. Now, I'm not trying to be racist here, but from everything I've seen, this organization BLM, or Black Lives Matter, just seems to be a bunch of white people telling black people what they should say and do. Go figure. And now that they have that pedophile procurement woman arrested and in jail, I just have to wonder how long it'll be before she commits suicide. I mean, really, she must have the dirt on just tons and tons of pedophiles. And from the pictures I've seen, starting with movie stars and actresses to politicians, they all seem to be mostly Democrats. Which leads me into the thought that if we want a real, true, free America, not run by criminals, pedophiles, scofflaws of the Constitution, you just can't really justify voting for a single Democrat politician. And trust me, this is my last thought. I visited Portland and Seattle many decades ago, and I was so impressed with both cities. They were clean, very clean. Air was clean. They had all kinds of amenities for people. I mean, they encouraged you to walk and take public transportation. They had clean restrooms available for anybody that was walking around the city. It was amazing how nice it was to visit those cities. It seemed like they really were catering to having people enjoy their cities. Well, I guess that's not happening anymore. You couldn't even pay me to visit anywhere up in that area. Hell, the whole state of Washington, at least on the western portions of Washington, seem to be centers for Marxist and socialist idealists now. Maybe at some point, people in Washington state will realize that they need to divide their state in half, with the Marxists and the socialists near the coast, and all the true Americans on the western side of the state should maybe secede and join some other adjoining state that truly believes in America. And that's all I have. I know you're happy that I'm done. I just wanted to let you know that I am wearing my Trump hat. I'm wearing my protest mask for the protest against this Broward County Ordinance 20-22 that states that we have to wear our masks even on our own private property. And if you look word for word through that regulation, which is available online, you'll see that it requires you to wear your mask in your own home, whether you rent, lease, or actually own your home. Or in my case, I rent my campsite. And I have noticed, though, that not a lot of people in this campground are as open-minded to wearing masks as I seem to be. Of course, my mask is for my protection, and it protects you from all the ugliness that I could put out there by showing my face. And that's it, folks. Have a great Sunday afternoon.